did it. I got away. To live with you.
It's not safe. Things are changing down here, and not for the better.
What's wrong? Not happy to see me?
This is gorgeous. It's very quiet, so I'm going to turn the volume up, but it's gorgeous. Okay, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about my random witterings. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this very beautiful, beautiful game called Core, which is apparently a stealth game. And I haven't actually ever really played a stealth game before, on the channel or otherwise. Sprinting. You can use left shift to sprint and move faster, but you will make noise while sprinting. Okay. So I shall run along, and my little footfalls will undoubtedly bring all of the goodness. What is going on over there? I don't know, but I'm just going to assume that this is the way I'm supposed to go, and pretend like all of the insanity that's going on over there is nothing to do with me.
You need to find the key.
And I'm guessing it's not under a rock nearby.
Through the city.
It's never that simple, is it? Right. But this is very, very pretty. It's a lot more pretty than I was expecting from
We'll see.
a little sort of small studio free indie game sort of thing. But,
Be careful, those are new.
Mother's parting gifts.
avoid the gaze of the eyes of Dementor. A mere moment within it will mean the end of your journey. Okay. So is it like the eye of Sauron or whatever his name is?
Ghosts.
Ghosts.
Wait there, let me figure something out.
Let me.
Excuse me. Could somebody let me in on the explanation? Why do I get the distinct impression that I shouldn't walk into this thing? No. Oh, no! I changed my mind. This was a bad idea. Try again. Watchers can't hear your footsteps. Sprint by them if you must. Oh, right. Okay. So the ghosts are deaf, is what we've learned. That's fantastic. So, what was it then that that got me? Was I too close? If I run away, okay. Is it walking in front of them? Is it that? That's the idea. Is it? Oh. Right, I was supposed to stand over here, not over there. That's where the button prompt comes in. Right, sorry. Stupid Phil over here has just died numerous times and probably gotten my body possessed, which has probably run over and punched my mother-in-law in the face and then thrown a pie at Auntie Sandra. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yes, you can possess an Eye of Dementor by finding its roots and pressing F until your vine connects. Unpossess by pressing again. Its gaze burns watchers. Oh, I see. So I wasn't supposed to avoid. I was supposed to assault. Right. Where's the F button? There it is. So if I hold this down, I can poison ivy my way into this thing's brain. At which point I can
Now
then...
that's no place for a goddess.
This is mine.
Okay. Am I the goddess or is someone else the goddess? Right. Let me just set fire to this person. Whoa, kitty. And set fire to this person as well. Oh, go on, die. There we are. I think that's working a little better. There we are. Right, it's probably worked better with the controller, actually, with like an analog stick, rather than a
That's are you alright?
Yeah, just using my God-given talents.
Ah, definitely. Okay, so am I then some sort of like a junior goddess? Am I in goddess school? Is that the idea? Ooh, excuse me, would you mind not sneaking up on me quite so much? Honestly, you nearly burned my derriere with your eyes of detriment, or whatever under the sun you were called. I've already forgotten. The designs are lovely, though. They're very, very nice. A very nice sort of blending of like sort of slightly stylized and odd, but at the same time cool. Anyway, sorry, I can't think of words right now. Press C to crouch and you'll make less noises while crouching. Okay, I shall sneak. I'm guessing this is where the sneaky bit comes in.
Friend of yours?
Lost souls, forever wandering the unknown.
That's not nice.
Stop.
Oh well, good to know they're determined to do a good job. despite detriment from certain cool hair-dude people. Okay, so I'm guessing this is where the stealthy bit comes into the game. Yes. Ugh. I don't like him. Must say though, the sort of the misty streets and the little redness on their neck reminds me very much of good evening, sir. Reminds me very much of the Sierra Madre. Their little red lights remind me of the red light on the bomb collars you had to wear. The streets. It's like I was going to say sneaking your way past the ghost people, but then I didn't ever sneak my way past the ghost people. I violently bludgeoned my way past the ghost people because I'm not very good at stealth, as I'm sure will be proven time and time again by this game. But anyway, moving swiftly on from my complete lack of ability to sneak. We should wait for you to move back there. I don't know how much sensitivity they have to sound. As of yet, I have no reason to believe that they can hear anything, because they're like a sight-based thing. Why do you have a party hat on? Or do you? Do you have like some sort of jester's hat on? You've got some sort of freaky hairdo going on. And that fountain looks special. It looks as if there's possibly something there I'm supposed to interact with, but I'm not convinced. I'm also not stupid enough to try until I've at least attempted to dispatch this charming partygoer. Okay, now I think these vines over here, yeah, here we are. I should be able to interact with these to take control of another light. This is not the one I was expecting. I was expecting the other one. I thought maybe we'd try burning the, what were they called? Okay, so I think that voice is the voice of my mother, presumably, who I have escaped from. And she thinks I'm going to return after I've gotten a little bit sick of chasing these demons of hers. So can I do anything with you? No, they seem utterly nonplussed by that, so yeah, I don't think there's anything further I can do here. So I needed to remove those watches so that I can get down the high street. Okay. Now that I've successfully manifested my way down the high street of, wherever it is we are. I don't know. I'm getting a very, Greek vibe off of this. What with the, I think earlier somebody mentioned Hades, which, unless I am mistaken, is the Greek, word for hell. Oh no, that's the bloke. Sorry, mate, I didn't mean to insult you. What's that man doing? That's alright, he's just lounging lethargically as he wanders along his way. So, yeah, I also noticed that on some of the pillars you can see over there, they've got happy masks and sad masks, which I'm assuming are a reference to the old Greek comedy and tragedy masks, possibly. Can't speak. Okay, there's like a double-sided eye there, which is going to be rather difficult to make my way past. But if I get really close to the bottom, I might be able to slip through. The question is you, because you might cause me difficulties. Oh, there's words there, I think. Is there? I can't read that. You... Oh no, hang on, that's not a U, that's like two eyes. That might be written in a foreign language I'm not familiar with. What was the thumpy pumpy noise? What's with the thumpy pumpy noise? I don't like the thumpy pumpy noise. Run away! Oh goodness! That's what the thumpy pumpy noise is. Wanderers can hear your footsteps if you get too close. Keep a low profile and avoid detection. Okay, so it's... Oh, don't put me all the way back here. Come on, have some decency. It's not just a matter of being quiet, it's also a matter of not getting too close, because presumably I forgot to shower this morning, and unfortunately they are able to pick up on the scent. Okay, so I need to keep a little distance, is the byword of this evening, is distance. Build it up. Okay, so it seems like I can sneak through here without any problems. There we go. So now I just need to identify where that fine fellow is. It doesn't seem to be anywhere. I seem to have... Oh, goodness, not again. How do I get away from you? Can I outrun you? No, you're going much faster than I am. I'm a little confused. I'm not entirely convinced of where that person came from, but never mind. I'm not very good at this, am I? Mind you, this is my very first attempt to play a stealth game, so maybe it's understandable. I'm looking for excuses. Okay, so I cannot even get, like, even vaguely close to you. So how do I get away from you? Can I even get away from you? I don't think I can. Okay, I'm going to have to be a little bit more studious about this. A little bit more. Oh, I see. Their patterns are slightly randomized. Okay. So they don't go in the same pattern every time. That's good. From my complete lack of understanding of how stealth games works, you definitely don't want to Can I smack you in the jaws? No. You don't just want patterns of enemies which are always the same. You do want the patterns of the enemies to be slightly randomized so that they so that you can't just like find one single predictable pattern and then wait and then just exploit that permanently. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do is to stick behind them, but stick a good distance behind them, and just slowly make my way very patiently. Because again, from my lack of experience of stealth games, I know that patience is key. Although I suppose that's technically not true if you consider the Predator encounters in the Arkham games. They're sort of like stealth, I suppose. They're probably the closest to stealth I've ever come, so I'm going to channel my inner thug skull snapping. You don't snap a skull, I know, but I want to do the alliteration. And see if we can do a bit better. Okay. I'd like them to move off. I'd like them to move their doctor coat wearing butt out of here. But they don't seem chuffed at that concept. I want to stay still, because if I'm staying still, I'm not making footsteps. If I'm not making footsteps, they can't hear me.
It's right up there, in the temple.
Yay! I think we just about managed it. Let's actually look where we're going so we don't walk into something. Right, okay, good. I am now going to stand up straight, stand up tall, and get straight back down on the floor again because I'm scared. Giddy aunt. It was nice while it lasted. Any ideas? Over to the left, perhaps? Okay, right, let's stand stock still. Because they said they can hear my footsteps even if they get close. Or even if I get close, rather. So, I'm going to assume that if I'm standing still, they can't detect me. Maybe the idea is they're blind, but they have very good hearing.
Souls down here are supposed to move on.
There's always a cost. Everyone needs to learn that.
Gosh, what? What? I don't know. I need more explanation. I also really need to figure out how to figure that out. Okay. So I need to give them something? Is there maybe something up there I can use? Okay. I don't know why I trail these footsteps of leaves. Okay, right. Maybe if I go in here, there'll be something I can use. I can't seem to interact with this door at all, so I'm going to assume the answer to that question is no. Do I need to go back outside in order to find something? No, I don't. I need to get stuck on something. Sorry about that. I can't remember if this was a demo or an incomplete version of it. Oh, gosh. Or an incomplete version of the game. So this game may still be in early access to some degree. I know it's still relatively new, if nothing else. Okay. It should be a good enough distance away. Right, there we are. Okay, so what's my price? What do we need to give it? Other than a sock in the eye.
Supposed to move on.
There's always a cost. Everyone needs to learn that.
And my price?
I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, fuck. What? I wasn't even moving! You great goose. That's hardly fair. You stop chasing me. Yes, you have. Okay. None of your friends stopped chasing me. You're the first person to do that. So I'm not complaining. I am confused. Friend? Friend? Would you like to chase me again? Come on, chase me, chase me, chase me like a cat chases a ball of yarn. Come on, come on, I can't get up the staircase. You don't seem very competent, despite the fact that you just chased me. Okay, I thought I needed to lure you away, but oh gosh! I thought I needed to lure him away, but we don't really have time for... Oh gosh! Would you stop standing still and run?
I have an idea.
I
I
don't.
need to get a little higher.
Okay. Yeah, the eyes of the wanderers gauge their awareness. That's lovely. Oh, goody! I got into an autosave feature. Ah, yes, the autosave. That which solves all my difficulties. Of that I am grateful. Okay, I'm pretty sure I completely balked that particular little obstacle. And for that I can only apologise. If I can't win a game, I'll just break in. Okay. So, yeah, I get the impression you're supposed to lure him away. And you're supposed to, like, catch his attention again. And make him run further out until you can get behind him and then slip in where it's safe. But somehow he didn't notice me when I was crawling back inside. I hasn't of all these.
There we are. Time for something new.
Okay, you're the boss. I can't press the buttons, but you're the boss. Oh, I made my own. I don't know how I did that.
You go one step further and Zeus help you.
Try me.
Oh dear. Don't want to upset Granddaddy Zeus. I think Zeus is one of the he's one of the really important ones, isn't he? I don't know. All these polytheistic cultures all have very complicated relationships. Like everyone's
And they're gone.
they're like a big family.
The coin before they come back.
They're like a great big family. You know, that everyone's like their father and their son and their grandfather and things. So it's all complicated.
The coin isn't meant for any living soul. Things will change.
Change how?
Remember when we assisted under the great pomegranate tree in the sky, looking at the stars above us?
Please?
If you do this, there's no turning back. You might not see the tree ever again.
Would you be able to come with me? Back up top, I mean.
No, I'm trapped in here just like all the other spirits. If you stay, I'm afraid you're also lost forever.
Then that's a risk I'll take. I'm not leaving you ever again. And if I get lost, I'd rather be lost with you. You're my home now,
Sweet.
okay?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. So did I take the coin or not? Did I do that naughty thing or not? Okay, so it's actually got quite a nice story going on. It's building itself up quite nicely, and it's a bit it's a little what's the word? Sweet, I suppose. It's I don't like this.
Missed.
Has changed things. Oh, yeah. Making it so I can't see where I'm going. The mist has been summoned by Hades to help you. It reduces both your visibility and the Wanderer's. What happened to the Wanderers being blind and deaf? I mean, blind and able to hear? Or was that just a theory that I came up with because it was convenient? Okay, I'm going to assume that these blue, shiny baubles are supposed to lead me to where I need to go.
I hear them.
Oh, hello, friend. I don't like you. Okay, so I can presumably get a little closer to them now without having to worry about anything. So if I just continue to use these blue swirly things as my point of reference to continue on my journey, I should be all right. I don't know why I'm going that way. I should clearly be going on the right. If you've got like demon horns, you've got something funny going on with your face. I'm sorry to point it out to you, I know we've only just met like 30 seconds ago, but you've got something funny going on with your face. Nothing to say it to me, I thought I'd just pay back the favour.
What's bringing this on?
Something is coming. I don't know if I'll be able to stop it from taking me away.
Hades, you can't leave. I need you.
You have it backwards. I was the one who always needed you. You are stronger than you know.
Hades? Hades!
Doesn't change the reality of the situation that we're not highly chuffed about this matter, do we? Hang on, what's going on with my feet? What's going on with the floor?
There you are.
No!
My sweet child.
Mom?
I told you this would happen. That you would be alone. Now let's return to the way things were.
No! I'm never going back.
You won't get far.
Oh, thanks, Mom. I'm glad to see that as much as you're not very supportive of my life choices, at least you still let me continue with them, even if I can't sprint anymore. Okay, I can't sprint now. Maybe the floor is so goopy it's dragging my heels through the dirt.
My life. You don't have any power over me.
Yeah, I can sprint again.
But you certainly don't mind using the powers I gave you.
Yeah,
They're
nice
not
double
yours
standards, aren't they?
anymore.
Aren't they?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, this was one of my strange leafy footsteps that was suddenly decided to reappear. I thought something freaky was going on. I should probably stop running around, shouldn't I? You're gonna trot on? Mate? Chum? Okay, but you are blind as a badger, and for that I am grateful.
This is what I'm trying to protect you from. From a life that will chew you up.
Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, this is tight. There's a lot of them. I don't know where I'm going, I'm just sort of praying, and I don't like you. Kindly go away. Kindly go away. You're a big smelly person. I don't like people coming up towards me unless they're trying to deliver packages.
Finally.
Persephone, come back to me. Come back home. We're all alone now.
She will never be alone ever again.
Oh, you made it. You survived. You're not
Sorry,
dead.
But this is a family affair.
Yes, shut up, you stupid old woman. Honey, oh dang. Your tentacles in the floorboards. You're a crazy woman. With your massive eyeballs and your whatever under the sun these things are. Oh, goodness. Hello. Like I said, I'm not very good at this. I was too busy insulting people. I'm sorry. I get very into insulting people. Alright. Okie dokie. Oh, look, a big spooky gate. This looks final. Can I... Is it, oh, yes, good. I was
He
panicking.
is my family. And he's right. I choose to live my life, not yours.
No!
Goodness. I think that's the most anybody has ever gotten through to any parent.
I was
This
scared.
is gorgeous, though.
Scared of the world, my place in it, of being alone. But I'm not anymore. I want to have a say in my life, to choose who I am. And I'm never going to give that up. From now on, I decide what my future will be.
Goodness, someone's graduated from magic school. Yay, the tree!
Our new future.
Yay, the special tree. Oh, party balloons! Brilliant. Oh, wait, no, hang on a minute, probably an apple. Sorry. Jumping to conclusions, I was. Oh, that was sweet. That was actually really, really nice. That was relatively, relatively sort of simple mechanics, but I certainly appreciate that given how monstrously stupid I am, since even I managed to fail them and I had to break the entire game in order to actually get through one of the obstacles. But that was very nice. Actually. This is very promising. This shows a lot of potential. It's got a very nice blend of a cute art style, of some nice, interesting characters with a believable story behind them, a nice, weird, freaky context which actually accommodates for the mechanics, which is nice. A context of ancient gods and goddesses is a very effective way of allowing some slightly weird mechanics that admittedly don't make a lot of sense, but then again, it's a god, it doesn't need to make sense, I think. But And the voice acting was very effective. The voice acting was very professionally done as well. So yes, this was very, very impressive. So let's see if there's anything at the end of the credits, and nope. Okay, so that was cool. I actually thought it was very impressive, and that was a very nice way to start my understanding of stealth games. I very much enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night. This is a fun menu design. I've never seen this before. I can't even think of anything to say about that. It's just weird. It's just strange. Never seen a menu design where start, options, credits, and quit revolve around the main character having different stances. That's certainly a new one. Imagine if we communicated like that. Well, I suppose that's technically how you can communicate through sign language, isn't it? So somehow I think sign language goes a little bit beyond sort of, it's a little bit more than just arm gestures. It's actually kind of weird thinking the fact that in a weird sort of way, thanks to the middle finger, everybody communicates through sign language.